Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Sith Inquisitor Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just been given the quest to locate Horak Mul, and to enter the Star of Coruscant to do so. Now, we are here, we have entered the Dreadnought, and we are about to locate him.
My savior and avenger, my heart is light, almost as if I were alive again. You have a gift. The way you and your apprentice cut through my guardians was most satisfactory.
What was the point of having them attack us? Haven't we already proven ourselves to you?
I am sorry, but I have always been vain, and surrender is not a pill I swallow easily.
Attempts on my life are not a pill I swallow easily.
Surely a Sith must be used to fending off unwanted attacks. Or have the Sith become soft since my time? Before you perform the ritual, promise me that you will release me when your enemies are defeated, and you no longer need my power. Seal the promise with your blood, and I will submit willingly to your control.
Sorry. The sight of my own blood makes me squeamish.
I won't be taken easily.
Oh, defeat all risen Kalish. Oh, let us do that. Very nice. Okay, I do need to use my recklessness. And we need to make sure that discharge is working, and we are going to be deflecting many attacks. Let's take out these guys first. I think we'll take out the weaker ones first, of course. Oh no, that is not good. That is never a good sign. And I am dead, of course. But we do only have one enemy remaining, and we can revive ourselves right here, so that is absolutely fine. Actually, not too bad, if I do say so myself. We did take out, well, almost all the enemies, 90% of the enemies, not too bad. And we are going to be taking out the Eliminator in just a second, once we rejuvenate ourselves. And, yes, we have just received Low Slash as well, by the way. We did receive that upon leveling to 41. So let's get ready, and I'm going to try and use that, I do believe. Oh yeah, look at that, 1400 damage. That is very, very nice indeed. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, now we can speak to Horak Mul, and it appears as though we have actually received a message from Radar, who asks us to invite him to the guild, which we will be doing post-haste. There we are. And I will say welcome to him. Not a sad face, a smiley face, thank you very much. And there we go. And now we'll speak to Horak Mul. And that is it, and now we can go to our ship's airlock on Hearth. Oh my, wow, that was actually a very nice end to this planet. And we will then, wait a minute, Dawn Base? I think that's where we have to go, Dawn Base. Dawn Base is where we need to take off from with our ship, or at least go back to the space station, and then we can take the transport to the ship itself. So, yes, I do believe this is the exact right way, and I will actually be cutting away until we reach our ship. Okay, so we are now about to head down to the Sith Inquisitor airlock, as you can see, and I do believe we are probably going to be intercepted by a potential NPC. We'll see who it is, though. Not entirely sure who it could be at this point.
Oh, my lord, I hoped to catch you before you left. I have resigned from the service. The military just isn't the best use of my talents. I feel I could serve the Empire better by helping you, if you'll let me.
I can always use another lover of the strange. It would be an honor.
I promise I won't let you... Wait, you will? Great! Great! Thank you. You won't regret it. I have military training, rifles, small arms, grenades, and I am the best in the galaxy at finding rare artifacts, if I may say so.
The ship's getting crowded. Are you sure we can use him?
I promise I won't let you down.
Oh yes, well that is actually very nice indeed. You know why? Because he's the healing companion, and I do really appreciate the healing. Goodness me, I do believe it was actually really nice to have such a healer, because then we don't die as much, and of course I don't believe we would have died against the, well, Jedi ghost, well, Sith ghost technically, that we fought. And yes, if we had him, I don't believe we would have died in that situation. So, without further ado, let's head into the intercom area. And we'll address our crew.
Ah, yes! I can sense the new power within you. Good. And I would suggest...
Tagasar Jais in Barks Prize war Tyren Swase Ikbus Karadida.
For once I agree with a monster. Break into Thanaton's meditation chamber and blast him with all those dead Sith you've piled up.
Then set a course for German Cars.
You got it, Captain. But if you face him with his defenses up like last time, you're toast. Don't forget it.
If there's any way I can aid you, my lord, let me know.
My lightsaber is ready, should you have need.
Up now, we sons.
And there we have it, another 155,000 experience. And we are actually gaining some very nice weapons. Are we? No, not incredible, but we are going to be taking the commendations nevertheless. And I do believe that is level 42, is it? Almost level 42. We have gained a legacy level, however, so that is a little bit helpful, I gotta say. And we now have received some congratulations, I do believe. Yes, because we did gain an achievement there. Thank you very much. That is very nice. Okay, so now we can use our ship to travel to Drummond Cars. And let me just make sure that I know how to get back there, shall we? It's over here. Yes, it is. Seat of the Empire. Now, where is Drummond Cars? There it is. Travel. And we're probably going to be interacting with our holo terminal? No. Maybe confront Darth Thanaton. Now, I do believe... Are we going to get a holo terminal message here? No? No, it appears not. And yes, I am recording. I am very much recording. Oh, yes. Okay, so we can now confront Darth Thanaton. I do believe he is going to be, obviously, meditating in his chambers. And that won't be too difficult, if I do say so myself, because we have all of those Sith ghosts powering our abilities. And as the screen loads and as we travel over to Darth Thanaton's location, I am going to be cutting away, and I will see you very soon. Okay, so we are now approaching Darth Thanaton's quarters by the looks of things. Oh yes, here we go. Darth Thanaton's chambers. And we are going to be attempting to sneak up on him before his, oh my, before his defenses activate. Now we do need to be very cautious here as well.
After Lord Cineratus' death, I knew you'd be here eventually. A lesser Sith would run and hide under a sand dune, but it's obvious you're not a lesser Sith.
Draw your lightsaber. You die here.
I've faced many challenges over the years. My death is no more certain now than it was then. You are young and proud. No doubt all you see is a withered old man waiting to be crushed and succeeded. Roland?
Yes, Master.
The apprentice of a disobedient Sith must die. Let us do our solemn duty. This time, I will be sure to dispose of your corpse personally.
I've learned a few tricks since we last met.
Oh, okay, so we have to defeat this fellow first, and then defeat the Master, of course. So let us be a little bit careful about how much damage we take here. I'm going to be using our deflection here. just to make sure that we don't take too much damage. Talos is healing me very nicely indeed. I took the time to change our companion a little bit here, because of course he is going to be helping us much more in my opinion. And there we have it. We actually almost died as well, even with Talos' help. So that is quite a spectacular feat, was it not? And we are going to be inviting this other fellow to the guild as well, just before we speak to Darth Thanaton. And I will say welcome as well. There we have it. So now let us speak. Oh, wait a minute. I want to take that, thank you very much. And we will now speak to Darth Thanaton.
I must stop this nonsense now.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
He's a treacherous snake. Cut out his fangs.
Careful now. Don't lose control.
I warned you my ritual was dangerous. I warned you it was not for the weak, but you drank the poison.
What have you done, you fool? You can't handle that kind of power.
What just happened? Where's Thanaton?
You're dying, little snake. Don't struggle. It'll only prolong the agony.
One thing I forgot to mention about the Force binding. You should never, ever bind more than one ghost at a time. Or else, well, you'll see.
I command you to leave.
We thought you might say that, but we'd rather not.
We had no choice but to serve you before, but now we can finally have some fun.
Sith. Back in the land of the living. Easy now.
You overextended yourself. The ghost's power was too much for your body to adapt to so quickly. And that's not to mention the little chats you've been having in your sleep. Let me guess, the ghosts?
They won't be quiet. How did you know?
I know a thing or two about voices invading one's thoughts.
Whatever the cause, you look dire. And Thanaton will take advantage unless we find a cure quickly.
Give me some time to do some research. Ashara, I'll need your help. Holocrons are impossible these days.
Well, that was Chapter 2 of the Sith Inquisitor, and it appears as though we do get to select a Force Wielder hilt or a jeweled prototype storage box. I'm not entirely sure which one to go for. The Resolve hilt seems to be actually a little bit better, so I'm going to be taking that. 162,000 experience as well, so that means we are now level 42, and we can use our fleet pass, which means we can travel to the Imperial fleet to claim our Chapter 2 reward. I do believe we will be doing that. Let's head off there immediately. My goodness. Okay, that was actually a rather spectacular show of power, was it not? I do really appreciate those moments when they happen, because we rarely get to see Zainash unleash such a powerful barrage of lightning attacks, unless it's against some defenseless civilians, which of course we always do, considering the dark side points are always necessary. And we have now entered some kind of dance party. My goodness, the disco ball is flaring all over the place. Okay. That is rather impressive, to say the least. So, let us head on to the Chapter 2 reward. That is actually really cool, that disco ball back there. Goodness me. Okay, so, let me see here. Where am I going? I'm going over this way. Okay, we're going to be going over here. Could we invite Tinolo? Yes, of course. Why not? And we are now going to be speaking to the Chapter 2 fellow and seeing what he has for us. I'm not entirely sure what he's going to have for us. Probably nothing incredibly good, but I would say that he's probably going to give us, well, she's probably going to give us some kind of teleportation device. Yes, Kars City. Thank you very much. And now we have to use our ship's intercom. So I think what I will do is cut away here. I am going to be speaking to our Inquisitor trainer, Spike.
A worthy disciple.
Oh, it's a stun. Very nice indeed. 20-second cooldown as well. That's actually really impressive. Okay, I'll be sure to add that to our bar, our action bar. And we will now be cutting away while I travel back to our ship. Okay, so we're now back on our ship, and we're going to be heading over to our ship's intercom, which is just over there. And I'm pointing at my screen because I have no idea why. Obviously, we can't see my screen. But nevertheless, let us now interact with the intercom.
It makes no sense. Darth Vader has produced over 3,000 volumes, writings and holocrons. Makes a one-line notation. I'm hearing voices, must find cure. Then nothing. In 3,000 volumes, not a single other mention of the subject.
Do you think Thanaton could have tampered with your resources?
These are common diaries, not Sith secrets. There's no reason anyone would... No, you're right. Why didn't I see this before? Volume 2397, line 232. Killed my 4th apprentice today. Caught him spying. Same line, volume 2455. Killed my 4th apprentice today. Caught him spying. The entire volume is a duplicate.
What happened to the other volume?
Thanaton must have grasped what was going on when he confronted you and ordered the volumes switched. Let's hope he didn't destroy them. He keeps a private, heavily guarded library under Drummond Castle. I'm not supposed to know about it, but for various reasons I do. I'm guessing Darth Vader's missing volume and another by Darth Aratus are there. Both could be imperative to your survival.
Excellent. So now we have to use our ship to travel to Drummond Castle, and are we actually going to be using this? Okay, that's a little bit strange. They gave us the Cast City Pass, but it's telling us to use our ship, so I suppose we'll use our ship and then we'll see what's going on, but I think once we use our ship, there'll probably be some kind of holo terminal conversation, perhaps, but after that, then we can probably use the pass, and that will be rather nice. So let's head over to Drummond Castle once again. Goodness me, we almost defeated Darth Thanaton, in my opinion. And there it is. It just says go to Darth Thanaton's library. So I suppose we will be doing that. But we will be saving that for the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.